Hello viewers, I'm down at Rodney Bay next to the Blue Coral Mall.
What?
Yeah. I had to make sure, cause
bro, what are you talking about, man?
you all know I'm losing it sometimes already. Yeah, and I'm asking people a simple question today. Do you all think that... Can I ask you a quick question?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I'm up in Rodney Bay today next to the Baywalk Mall, and I'll be asking people a simple question. Do they believe in Shabin privilege? So let's see what they will say.
BENZKIXXS.
S.
S.
Okay, so the question is simple. Do you believe in Black Lives Matter?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what about white privilege?
Do I believe
In white privilege?
that it exists, or if I'm
It
for
exists.
it? Yeah, I believe it exists.
Okay.
I don't support it, but I believe it exists.
How about Shabin privilege?
Got it! Now, you see, the thing is, if we go back to history,
And yes, even thousands of years ago.
Shabins came about through the white men having intercourse with the slaves. You have mixed children.
Do you share the blood of a Roman emperor? Is Charlemagne your grandfather?
Yeah, man. Now, generally in Lucia or just around the world, you could see that people are generally giving Shabins or light-skinned people privileges.
I don't think I'm privileged for being lighter.
So you Shabin or? Shabin. And you remember from the independence video, right? Do you believe in Black Lives Matter?
Yes, I do.
Interesting, okay. What about white privilege?
No.
No? You don't believe in white privilege?
I'm gonna tell you what light-skinned women love to say. They'll be like, oh my gosh.
That's Shabin privileges. Well, I'll have to learn about that because I'm a Shabin. I want to have those privileges.
I feel it all, butterfly in my stomach and...
Don't know about the Shabin privilege?
No, I don't.
Or is Shabin privilege?
Really?
You don't have?
No, not that I know.
Really? Well, I get it good. I not even as Shabin as much that I dark and people saying I Shabin and thing.
Your face fair though.
Fair than
Than your body. Yeah, so you might pass for Shabin.
Well, I've had my privileges in life, right?
Your experience with colorism is benefiting from colorism. Everyone else is the victim of it. Is the victim of it.
You want a job or anything, just go introduce yourself and tell them
I'm a
here for
Shabin.
you. No, you don't have to tell them. They'll see. They'll be like, at a bar. So I met the perfect person to ask about Shabin privilege.
Oh, purple haze.
Okay, so it's simple. Do you think that Shabins are privileged?
And also,
So it's not just a yes or no, it's a little complicated. But what I would say is that based on our past, there might be a tendency that people may show privileges to persons of lighter shades.
Oh, I'm cute because I'm light skinned. Like yes to the skin. Yes, thank God that you got me some light skin so I can be cute. I don't do that.
I definitely don't have no Shabin privilege, and I'd like to think I'm doing a good job at that, but there's a tendency for it to happen. But if I have to give one answer, then I'm going to say no, and all y'all that fighting down Shabins, just stop it, alright? Shabin lives matter too.
I don't know what's going on, man. I just know niggas probably just want me dead, like, on some other stuff. I don't know.
Well, I do believe that Shabin are privileged.
Why?
I
But you
do
cannot
believe.
Shabin
Jaden, come and tell him, Jaden.
Ah, Jaden, stay over there.
Jaden, come and tell him. Not Shabin. Tell them.
Check it.
Let me tell you, I feel like I'm being up on hair.
you're just a hater, and I don't need you in my life.
First of all, he's not creditable because you're a Shabin hater, and we
Listen,
debate that at work
I
at
was
DBS
born
all
a
the time.
Shabin. I've been on both sides of the spectrum. So I can speak for both Shabins and dark skin. Right now I'm the darkest Shabin in the world. First of all,
dark Shabin.
Darkest
So what do you
Shabin.
think about albinos then? Albinos. Or they call them albinos?
I really don't know, you know. Like,
you know what?
They have the privilege
They
too.
just, like, I feel like they have their own privilege. Like,
Yeah,
they just, But they don't, you see the thing, they don't take advantage of it. But Shabins don't take advantage of the privilege.
Why are you pointing at me?
Because
What you ever do for
you're
me?
the only
What you ever do for me that's a privilege?
You know, I'll just not mention because I've done so
From
much.
time somebody starts a line by
much
saying
for
they
you.
cannot mention, it means they
No,
know
but
the line
it's so much I can't
so
remember right now.
discredited.
I'm so.
You are fake news.
Don't think about what we do for you. We just do it out of pure love.
At the end
You know?
of the
But
day,
the Shabins will think, okay, why have to do that for them? You know, what's my benefit?
let me tell you something. Because he had some Shabins break his heart, he have a grudge. So he's not a credible source.
I don't have a
And my
grudge.
final words is
I don't
that
have a grudge.
we don't have no privilege. We might be a little bit rude with reason because some people causing us to do that. But we don't have no privileges, alright?
People-
Equal rights and justice.
I'm
Oh,
not even
I'm God.
fully Shabin, and I have a little privilege, man. I have the privilege,
Shabins
and
are
I'm
the
getting
devil
good.
incarnate.
Yeah.
All Shabins need to go to church and pray and repent.
And I will take you to traffic.
Yo, oh yeah, I'm in traffic there. Quick question, that is Kyogo very mistake.
Make it count.
Hella. Do you believe in Black Lives Matter?
Absolutely.
Do you
What
believe
kind
in
of question is that?
Do you believe in White Lives Matter?
I mean, they do as soon as Black Lives Matter equally.
Oh my God! Last question for you, my brother. Do you believe in Shabin privilege?
It's a thing. It does exist. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Go ahead, business, my brother. Yeah, my bro. What you saying? We have a simple question for you today, sir.
What's popping?
Do you believe in Black Lives Matter?
Hell yeah, man.
Hell yeah?
Yeah, man.
Do you believe in White Lives Matter?
Yeah, man. All lives matter.
Alright, do you believe in white privilege?
White privilege? I know, maybe. Yeah, man.
Yeah? Alright, last question. Look at the camera. Do you believe in Shabin privilege?
Gani!
I know.
Do you believe
privilege?
Yeah, do you believe Shabin privilege exists?
Yeah, of course, yes, it does.
And do you think it's right that Shabins should be treated above?
Not at all. Not at all.
Would you-
Everybody should be treated equally.
Would you date a Shabin?
Yeah, I did Shabin. I did any complexion. Anything I get attractive.
Closing down sale, everything have to go, may say. Peace. Respect, my brother.
Oh
Wait, no, why not? No! Alright, what is up? It's your boy Innovace. I'm here with Alistair and John and Sean. And we have a simple question for you guys today. Do you believe in Black Lives Matter?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you do?
Yeah.
What about you, sir? I most definitely believe in it. Most definitely. What about you, my brother? Yes. Damn it, Shabin, so he begging a little because he's Shabin, he's light skin. So here's the other question, right? Do you believe in a white privilege?
No.
No. Do you believe it exists though?
Well, yeah.
You know somewhat that vibe?
No.
Alright. What about you?
Yeah, white privilege is most definitely shown even in St. Lucia, like at the hotel. I can't just drive into a hotel. If my white girl, my car is going to hotel, oh, they go walk. Easy.
That's true. Landings. Y'all.
What about you, my brother?
The only white person I support is
Yeah.
I love this man.
Big up big ones and say.
Yeah.
Alright. My first question, very, very simple. Do you believe in Shabin privilege?
No.
In your... What are you saying there, brother? Dama is a Shabin, so I'm getting a little bit detailed there.
I was a shopping I from Mexico, but you know, life as a shopping is
What? Why would you say that? We don't get... Whoa. Why would you say that?
You don't get more business than me. I get more business than you.
What do you say, my bro? Shabin privilege. Do you believe in anything?
Shopping privilege most definitely I want to be a shop, but then that time, you tell me, in Lucia, it's gonna say, oh, shopping I want. Don't worry, yeah. What's that, eh? Light skin, eh? Hey, light skin. But you short.
Oh, shit!
Are you fucking ugly?
Oh, shit! Yeah. What is Shabin girl out there?
I'm not like so hairy.
No, it's not It's just that's just to prevent the wind from.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a very
hairy monster.
very simple question for you today. Do you believe in Black Lives Matter?
Of course, why not?
Do you believe in white privilege?
White privilege. Well, the way I look at life, like to me, I look at this as human beings.
Okay, everybody should be equal, right?
Exactly.
So head out. Do you believe in Shabin privilege?
Shabin? Well, I'm a black Shabin.
Thank you.
Do you feel that Black Lives Matter?
Of course, I believe that Black Lives Matter. I mean, as a black person, this is a movement. This is something that is very deep. I feel it deep within my heart. That of course we do matter, because time and time again you do realize between the races. But my deepest concern is I'm looking at it in its entire form. Black lives do matter. What about black on black? Right?
Black and black, yeah.
We are uniting against the white race because I think for centuries now, our race has been suffering. We're the underprivileged race, but black brothers, what about the treatment between black brothers, black sisters?
Yeah,
You understand me? Yes, up to this day, black people have not united even amongst themselves.
True.
Black people still treat black people like dirt.
Now that's what Diana
crap.
Charles was trying to say, and she said it the wrong way.
Black people will still look at another black person and say, oh, you're black, you're ugly. And then you look at this person and you say, but what the heck, are you white? Don't you see your color? Don't you see the size of your nose? Okay, fine, you have issues with your complexion, why? I want to leave with my black people this message. We talk, we're especially in St. Lucia, which is the platform I'm more familiar with. We talk. We love to hear ourselves talk. We love to hear ourselves speak beautiful words, and to make sense in words, using words. But we do not do.
Yeah, what we speak.
We don't do. We watch all the other races come together and build something for themselves. Look at simple St. Lucia. Now, mind you, please bear in mind, I'm not racist. Okay, I'm not racist, but I want my black people to understand that you must build for yourself, and they need to stop tearing down each other so they can start to build something that is sustainable for themselves. Black brothers and sisters need to understand, when you see your other black brothers and sisters moving up, you have to remember that they're forging the way forward for all those who come after them to benefit from it.
True.
Stop tearing down somebody because it is not you getting there. It may not be you today, somebody else. Your day is coming. You are not going to shine in the same area as everybody else. Each one of us has a gift, and we have to learn how to use it. So when somebody is shining their shine, don't try to steal their shine because you're jealous of it, or because within yourself you cannot accept it because it is not you.
True.
If you want your race to grow, if you want to grow as a people, it is one help the other. Iron sharpens iron.
Yeah.
You sharpen me, I sharpen you. Right? Stop cutting off each other's necks.
Yeah.
Build something. Look at the Indians, how they do it. Look at the Syrians, how they do it. Look at the Chinese, how they do it. Look at the whites, how they do it. And don't tell me that we've gone through slavery and it is in our DNA. I'm tired of that shit hearing it is in my DNA. Stop talking that nonsense. What you feed your mind is what you become. Tell yourself it is not in your freaking DNA.
Amen to that.
It's not in your DNA.
Sick.
Touch your girl bum bum because I like skin.
Yeah.
Mad. The girl give me one.
She give you a beating.
The girl give me one lecture, boy. Like never, boy. I was like, the Shabin privilege didn't work this time.
So what about you? Do you believe Black Lives Matter?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I believe there's white privilege. I believe there's Shabin privilege.
All right, let me just switch up the interview real quick. Yeah. What is up? It's your boy Innovates coming live, straight and direct from St. Lucia, St.Lucia. Right now we are at Baywalk Shopping Mall. I'm here with my boy Ben's Kicks. You could find a link to my channel, Innovates, should be down in the description. I have a question for my brother right here.
Yeah.
The question is, so, if you were to give the youth of St. Lucia one word of advice, what would that be? I just take over my killer channel, his channel there.
Okay, let me see. One word of advice.
Yes,
Don't leave dishes for one another. Don't leave no freaking dishes for one another. When you use your plate, or whatever you use, wash it. Don't leave it in the sink for your brother to wash, or your mother to wash, or your sister to wash, or your father to wash. Yeah.
That coming from his heart, people. From his heart. So don't leave dishes in the sink.
From my heart. Yeah, don't leave dishes in the sink, man.
That's it, that's all.
If you want more advice, come and check me. I'll give you a lot.
Yes, sir.